Hey guys, I hope that everybody's doing fine. I was driving and I thought about a quick message to just leave into the collective as we experience the collective dark night of the soul. And I thought about the relationships that we are trying to hold on to while we're in this collective dark night of the soul. There's only two things that are going to happen in the relationships and in our lives right now, because everybody's being forced to face themselves. You are either going to be repeating cycles or you're going to be breaking cycles. During this dark night of the soul, you're going to try to hold on to what you think is familiar and what you hold as your truth based off of old paradigms. The lunar nodes have shifted, guys. We're no longer in the Piscean age. But because a lot of people are not trying to separate themselves from that old energy, they're going to try to hold on to old paradigms, which is based out of fear, guilt, and shame. And the lies that we've been told in our environments, through our upbringings, and our parents, bringing on generational curses that many of us are living out right now, and we don't understand. This dark night of the soul for everyone is for us to take a look at things that no longer serve us. We can't keep the same mindset we've had these 100 years. These are generational karmic patterns that we have to face and heal and release in this incarnation, this paradigm that we're shifting into right now. This shutdown was not just about COVID-19. This shutdown was a collective shutdown for everyone to sit down and reevaluate where we are consciously and subconsciously. What we've been holding on to all our lives, and it no longer works for us. Let me tell you guys what's going to happen for a lot of you, and you're not going to understand it. Your relationships are going to start to break down. The people who you were energetically pulled towards in times past, it's being looked at now. And if you don't start to take a look at your own patterns and your own toxicity within yourself, these planetary shifts are going to force you to. That's why our energies are being depleted at this time. That is why a lot of things are breaking apart for us. That is why we're starting to see our whole reality start to break down. And we're seeing people for who they really are, or the energy that they possess that we know we're not tied to anymore. Guys, we're shifting. This is for us to start looking at where we need to change, where we need to open our minds, and where we need to accept new concepts. We can't live off of that old stuff that we had. It does not work anymore. That's why our lives are the way it is. The foods that we're taking in our bodies, we have to change even that, because we're not changing vertically anymore. We have to get horizontal to line up with the divine. Horizontally, we're expanding, meaning our bodies are getting wider, not thinner. We need to shift the paradigm, guys. We've done that long enough, and it's not helping us. We have to shift perspectives so that we can see what we need to change and shy away from for our betterment. We've suffered long enough, guys. It's time for us to cross over and ascend. We have to raise the vibration and expand our consciousness. We can't keep thinking the way we did, guys. These energies are so extremely heavy, and I can feel it. We're not expanding vertically anymore. That's outside of you. Your direct connect with the divine. It's time for us to stand erect, horizontally expanding our consciousness and raising the vibration on this planet. As this dark night of the soul, everybody experiences it. I'm not exempt from it. But your world is going to crumble around you. If it's not already crumbling, it's going to crumble. It's either by choice or by force. You can go against the ebb and flow if you want to, but I'm telling you, the more you go against the universe and the signs it's giving you to change and expand your consciousness and do away with the toxicity that you already have in you, and you have to face it. You're going to have to face it. And you're going to have to allow the reprogramming, because you can't cross over in that same old mindset. That 3D paradigm is falling away, guys. We can't just stay the way we were. We're evolving. I hope you guys are healed, guided, and protected, because before it gets better, it has to get worse. We're in the collective dark night of the soul, guys, where everybody is being forced to face themselves. Don't get in the way of other people's karma. You have to allow them to go through the same process. If you've already gone through your process, you have to allow them to go through it. I'm not saying that you don't speak life into them and give them that encouragement, but at the end of the day, everybody walks through the dark night of the soul by themselves. It's you and the divine. That is how you lose the codependency. You have to sit with yourself, between you, spirit guides, your ancestors, your gods and goddesses, your angels and your archangels. When you come out on the other side, you're going to see what it was all about. But for right now, guys, collectively, we're all feeling it. And we all have to go through this dark night of the soul. My heart is with you guys. Namaste.